Hey everyone, if you're new here, my name's Lottie, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be sitting down and filming this vlog with you guys today because we're gonna be doing a bunch of fun holiday reset things. I'm gonna be prepping my apartment for the holiday season, which I'm so excited for. It is 5 p.m. on a Saturday night, so we're just gonna have a fun Saturday night together. I will say we're gonna lose the natural lighting here pretty soon because that's the lovely part about winter. Like, you just get literally zero daylight. Oh, also, let me go get my Sprite cranberry. I can't believe I forgot it. We really cannot start off this vlog any other way than cracking open a nice cold limited edition Sprite zero sugar winter spiced cranberry. If you guys didn't know, my corporate job, I work for Coke. So I'm always gonna, throw some love to my Coke Sprite products. These are so good. I love the cranberry ones for the holidays. I haven't had a chance to try it's like Coca-Cola like Christmas vanilla something. I didn't work on that, so I can't remember the name of it, but I'm on the lookout for them because I really want to try one. Oh my God. So good. I had to get festive for today's video. I've got my little Snoopy hoodie on. It's got Snoopy in this big red puffer jacket, which is so cute. I think I got this from Abercrombie. I'll definitely link it down below, but I wanted to feel a little festive for today's video. I don't have like all of my Christmas stuff out of my closet though. I think that some of my like PJs and stuff are in storage, so we're gonna try to find those tonight. We're just basically doing a huge reset of the whole apartment tonight though for Christmas. Basically what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be decorating the tree, which I'm really excited for, and then we're just gonna be like putting out all the decor and stuff. So I thought it'd be fun, thought we could do it together. I'm probably gonna listen to an audiobook while I do some of this, but then I also may put on like a Christmas movie or Christmas music. I'm not really sure yet. Earlier today, I was reading Our Infinite Fates. That's my current read. And I have like not much left in it at all. Like my Kindle said I had like 30 minutes left. So we're gonna be finishing that. Maybe on audiobook, but I also might just want to like sit and read, so maybe I'll start a new audiobook and then finish that on my Kindle later. I'm not really sure. I actually did start The Secret History on audiobook already, and I got like a chapter in. I was liking it, but I was just debating if I wanted to do it in a reading vlog or just like go ahead and read it. I don't have to make a choice now. I'm just letting you know what's been on the TBR, what's been on my mind. All right, I think that's enough yapping for my intro. Let's just go ahead and start decorating the apartment. Let's go ahead and look at some of the decor that I need to put out. I probably won't decorate the tree right away because I kind of want to wait till the sun goes down to do the tree because it's just more fun. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like decorating the tree is just so much more magical when you do it at night when the tree is like glowing. So we're gonna do that, but the tree is right behind you, the camera. Here is me and the tree. Isn't she a beaut? So we're gonna decorate her. I have a little Snoopy Thanksgiving ambiance on the TV. So we're getting the vibes right. But yeah, okay, let's just start decorating. I'm like so overwhelmed by how to do this, but let's just do it. Okay, I thought we could start off by putting away some of my fall stuff and then getting out some of my Christmas stuff. I love just doing like the easy things first to kind of get me in the spirit, and then we'll work up to doing the Christmas tree because that's a big task. So I went around and gathered up a couple of my fall things so we can put those away. If you've watched one of my reset videos before, you may remember or know, I keep most, if not all, of my seasonal decor and stuff up in this cabinet above my refrigerator. So we're just gonna do a little swap. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook. I decided I can't wait to know the ending of Our Infinite Fates, so I'm gonna listen to the end of the audiobook. So I'm gonna put all this away, get out all the fun holiday stuff, and then I'll kind of walk you through some of my favorite decor pieces, and we will get decorating. Sad to say goodbye to the pumpkin ones. Okay, I thought I could kind of walk you through some of the decorations that I'm gonna be putting out. I'm so excited to get all these out. They're definitely getting me in the holiday spirit. Last year I got this at Trader Joe's. It's like a little felt wreath. So I'm definitely gonna put this on the door. And then when it comes to just like outside, I have our doormat here. So this just looks like a little gingerbread house. I think it's so cute. So we're gonna put that and this outside. So I'll probably start there. We also have these little guys. So I just set these usually on the, what do you call it? The table the TV's on. I'm gonna set this on there, and then I hang our stockings off of those hooks. It's a great way to hang stockings if you live in an apartment without like a fireplace, just to get something like this with these little hooks. So we're gonna do that. And then you also saw I put away my pumpkin icon juice glasses. I love these things. They're just like so much fun to do seasonally. So these are my Christmas ones. These are the ones that started it all, honestly. So I have one of each of these different icons. You can tell how old these are because they're not like the frosted ones anymore. They're just like the clear. I They don't sell them like this anymore, I don't think. But I have a Christmas tree, I have a snowman, I have a candy cane one, and then a gingerbread man. So I'm going to wash these and put them in the cabinet. Okay, and then while we're talking about cups, I also have some mugs. So I have these two that have an A for Anders and an L for Lottie. These are from Anthropologie like 2 years ago, but they're just like cute little initial mugs. And then I also have this one from Anthropologie. This one's from like 5 years ago probably, but it has an L and a little mitten on it. And then I have this one that has a bunch of ugly sweaters. So this one's super cute, but I really want to get one that's like a gingerbread house or one that's like a Christmas tree. Like I have my eye on a couple different mugs and I have for years, but it's just something I never really want to spend money on. So anyways, I do love my little L one though. This is just a classic, so can't go wrong. Okay, then I have some little hand towels, tea towels, whatever you want to call them. So I usually hang one off the dishwasher and one off of the oven. I have this one. It's just kind of like a snowy setting. This is from Anthropologie. This one's nice because I can keep this one up through January. So it's not like super holiday. It's more just like winter. So I like that. And then I also have this one, which has nutcrackers on it. I love nutcrackers. I did ballet growing up, so I love the nutcracker. I have lots of good memories. And then I also have this fa la 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 little one. Those are my different little hand towels. I also have these guys. I got these like late last year and they're so cute. They're just these little paper trees. I have them in a bunch of different colors. So I have this and then I have a pink and a green. So I'm probably gonna put those in the office. I also have some stuff already in the office that I got not too long ago for my mom, and I'll show you guys that when we get in there. This is all just like tabletop kind of stuff. I also have what I like to call textiles. That's like blankets, pillows, things like that. So we'll look at that after this, but this is just all like the, I don't know, the more like ceramic stuff or like, I don't know, the glasses, the mugs, the kitchen stuff. I've got two little jar candles that I'm reusing. So we've got this one that just says Merry Christmas and then this one that says gingerbread and spice. So we're gonna put these out and I would love to, I'll probably burn the gingerbread one, I think, while we work on the tree. It smells so good. These are our stockings. We've got kind of like a red and green and blue theme going with some of our Christmas stuff, hence the blue tree. There's like blue in this, just because there's a lot of blue in our apartment. Our couch is blue. There's blue like wallpaper in our bedroom. So I just like to incorporate blue where I can with the red and the green. I love red and green for Christmas, but I like making it just colorful all around. I think that's like very much my vibe. So you'll see some of that, but these are just like polka dot stockings. I got these at Target like 5 years ago and they just have little ornaments on them, one with an L and one with an A, so that we know whose is whose, but that's like an easy way to kind of like personalize a stocking without having to get like a custom one. I've also just got like a bunch of different garland. I have some pom-pom garland that's out of reach, but I also have just this like gingerbread man garland. So we'll find a spot for this. It's getting all tangled up. I also have this wreath for the door outside, but I'm gonna do this one for now for Christmas. I ended up ordering this one in January of this year because I really liked having like a wreath on the door, especially in the winter time. And I was so sad to take this one off in January because it just felt like it was too Christmassy, like for mid-Jan. So I ended up ordering this one on Etsy, which is like snowflakes. And I was also at the time manifesting snow in Atlanta, which I will say it did work. So I like having this one on the door just in the winter, but I may find like another spot for it in the apartment somewhere in the meantime. Or I might not, we'll see. I love these little like gingerbread tree things. I just have a bunch of random stuff like this. You probably don't care. All right, I think that's enough yapping about just all my decor. Let's just start putting it out. Okay, this mirror is in the hallway, like right when you come into our apartment. And I think I'm gonna hang some garland from here. If you saw in, I think it was my fall reset, I showed hanging some fall garland there. So I'm thinking about doing the gingerbread man here, but I also have some pom-pom ones, so let's see. Okay guys, I had to sit down and physically read the last couple chapters of Our Infinite Fates. I paused the audiobook even though I still have my headphones on. I was just getting too intense at the end. I wanted to like sit and read it, but it was so good. I really enjoyed this book. I know I didn't talk about it with you guys like as I was reading it. I literally just was like reading the last little bit today, but it was really good. I enjoyed it more than I expected to. I feel like I've heard so many mixed reviews about it. Some people love it. Some people were kind of let down by it. I think I'm like somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I didn't necessarily get 5-star feelings, but I did really enjoy it. So I feel like it's like a 4.25. I don't know. I need to sleep on it. I'm so bad about just like immediately wanting to give something a rating after I finish it, which is not helpful. But one thing that really stood out to me and one reason I really enjoyed this book is that it's just kind of a standalone. You know, like it's so rare to find a nice little standalone fantasy. And I've come to understand that I personally am more of a standalone girl than I am a series girl. I don't like the commitment of series. It intimidates me. I don't mind a trilogy if I can just like binge a trilogy. I feel like that's super doable in like a month, you know? But anything more than like a trilogy, I tend to put off, I tend to avoid. But just generally speaking, like as someone looking to get more into fantasy but who is intimidated by series, this is such a great place to kind of like start. I think the only thing that I didn't love about this book was that it was just kind of hard to connect to the characters at times. Essentially, this story is about two souls who are destined to fall in love and then kill each other in every lifetime before their 18th birthday. They're like supernatural beings whose souls are linked essentially. But because Evelyn and Arden are these supernatural beings, they're just a little bit hard to connect to at times because there's stuff that you don't know that you find out along the way that like helps you understand them. I definitely did connect on like a baseline level. I guess it just was harder to like deeply feel for them, because I just feel like we kind of scratched the surface of getting to know them. I also feel like the whole thing of them being in love, like they are these supernatural beings destined to fall in love in every lifetime and then kill each other. At times, the whole like fall in love piece felt a little unbelievable to me, just because if someone, okay, let's do a little thought exercise here. So let's say you're like living your life and then all of a sudden you realize, because usually Evelyn realizes around the time she's like 10 or 12, like, oh, right, like this dude's gonna come kill me when I'm 18. The next time I realize that this is happening, I'm gonna be so mad at him. And I'm also gonna be like really guarded when it comes to falling in love. I don't know, there were just times where she realized it was him and she still was like in love with him and wasn't like probing him or like mad at him or scared of him. And I feel like there should have been a couple more emotions on that scale throughout, and that's my only real complaint. But like I said, the writing is really beautiful. The story is really unique. I love that it's a standalone. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's a quick and easy read. I really enjoyed it. So I've now finished 4 out of the 8 books on my November TBR. I'm very far behind. I don't know what I'm gonna start next. I may take a break from reading for a little bit and like put a little Christmas music on or a Christmas movie or a vlog or something, but I'll let you know if I start a new book. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep decorating. I've been having so much fun putting everything out. I got the kitchen pretty much reset, the like outside decor and stuff like that. Next thing that we're gonna do is textiles. So let me show you those now. Okay guys, plot twist. I ended up having some dinner, but now we're back. I mean, you probably don't know any different, but I did eat dinner, just so you guys know. And I wrote a little review for Our Infinite Fates and just kind of like sat and was like thinking about that some more and all that good stuff. But I wanted to show you my textiles because I gathered them so I could do a little chat through some of my favorite things. I found these socks. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put these on now. These are my little Snoopy Christmas socks. You guys know I'm big into Snoopy, and honestly, anything to get cozy and set the mood. I love them so much. Okay, next up, I wanna show you all the pillows because this is one of my favorite things. Last year, if you remember my Christmas reset from last year, I got some of these pillows. So they're back out. So we have Mr. Gingerbread Man and the candy cane. I got these for really inexpensive online and I'm just obsessed with them. They're so cute and cozy. So we're gonna find spots for these. I cannot wait to do that. Then we also, this is my little Christmas squishmallow. I've had this for several years now. His name is Sven. So we're gonna put him out, find a spot for him, for Sven. He's so cozy and cute. I love him. I love reusing, you know? It's just so fun to like get your favorite things back out. And I'm pretty sure most all of this is from last year. I don't think I've bought anything new for this year. This is Clara. She is my little jellycat with a Santa hat. I'm obsessed with her. Clara and Sven, the two guys holding my mental health together this time of year. Love them. Then we also have, oh, well, my other little jellycat is my little gingerbread man jellycat. I love him. I got him last year for Christmas. We have my little Deck the Halls pillow. I got this online, the same place. I think it was Kirkland home that I got these pillows from. And again, I love the red and the green and the blue. I feel like it goes really well with the colors that we've got going here, because I also have this like red and green and blue little plaid blanket, so we'll have those together. They go really well together. Oh, I forgot, I have another Jellycat. This is a little snowflake one. I usually keep them out during January, so they'll get to stay out. And I also usually put the snowflake one on my bookshelf. I just think it's a cute, you know, little bookshelf guy. Then I also have these two little holiday Christmas blankets. This one's a bit thicker, but it's just white with candy canes, and this one's just white with Christmas trees. Again, it's got red and green and blue. Love it. We've also got the Merry and Bright pillow. This one's from World Market. This one goes in the office because it's a little bit more like pink and cute. So that's gonna go in there. I've got this candle that I forgot that I had. And I keep like not burning this, mostly just because I think the case is so cute for it and I want to get it out every year. So I've had this for a couple years now, but I just think it's so cute because it has this little like snow globe lid. So I just usually put this out as a little decor. And then I brought my candle that I want to put on the coffee table over here, and then my stockings that I already showed you. So these are all of my textiles. I'm going to find homes for all of these things. I'm getting antsy. I want to start doing the tree. So I'm going to put all this away, and then we are going to start on the tree very soon. When it comes to reading updates, I have been sitting here and reflecting as I finished Our Infinite Fates. I like, part of me wants to just take a break from reading and like watch a Christmas movie while I do all this and just kind of like get in the holiday spirit. But another part of me is like feeling pretty awake and pretty sharp right now. And I'm enjoying just kind of like getting everything situated and set up. And while I'm doing that, I'm kind of in the mood, honestly, to listen to an audiobook. So I've been sitting here kind of debating what I want to listen to, because part of me wants something like kind of cozy, but also something like really human, like kind of emotional, but like not too complex, nothing like with too much magic. I don't really want anything too witchy because I really want like kind of the holiday Christmas vibe. So I've been debating, do I want to read something off my November TBR? Do I want to read something off my 10 Before the End? Or do I want to just like go rogue and pick something random? Because I want to make sure I've listened to something that's like pretty good on audiobook too. So I think I want to start a new book. All that being said, I'm just gonna start The Secret History, try to get into it and see if I do. The thing about this audiobook though that I do really like is that the narrator, Donna Tartt herself, the queen, the icon, the legend, is narrating it, which I think is so cool because she's using tones and inflections and I don't know, just all the things like in the way that it's intended. And I feel like that's so rare for a fiction story. So yeah, I'm literally still on track 1 of 28. I got 24 minutes into it. I felt like so much happened in the first 24 minutes though. Okay, we're gonna start it over. Okay, so I finished all of the tree filler and then all of the little like ball ornaments that I have that I use as filler for the tree as well, just to kind of like fill in any empty spaces. So I've done all of this is like the hard upfront work, and it's important that this is like well spaced. I don't know that it's perfect, but the thing that I've learned over the past couple years is like, as long as you're trying like 85%, it's gonna look fine. I finished this. Now I'm gonna get to put on all of my like fun custom ornaments, because these are all just kind of like generic ones. And then I love like the filler though, if you saw that in the beginning, like that stuff really helps fill out the tree and just kind of like style it and give it like a cohesive vibe and theme. But now it's time like I said, to do all the fun, special, like unique ornaments. So like, for example, this is like one that we got in London. And then also, oh, this one's so fun. This is like one that I made and it has all the books I read in 2023 in there. But yeah, I'm just gonna get out all of my little one-off ornaments now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to listening to Secret History and let's put some fun ornaments on the tree. Okay guys, the Christmas tree is decorated. It is just making me so happy. I got all the ornaments on there, except I did leave a couple off for Anders. He is out hanging out with some friends tonight, and I thought it'd be the perfect night to hang out with you guys and decorate the apartment. But I did save back a couple for him to put on the tree when he gets home, because I just think it's special no matter what. Like whether I decorate the tree or someone else does, it's always nice to put a couple of your favorite ornaments on the tree. So all of the ones that are like kind of Anders coded, or at least like the big ones that are, I left off for him to do. So these are his 2023 reads. I made him one of these as well. I also saved this Mind the Gap one. This is the one specifically that we got in London over the summer when we went. So I thought we could do that one together. And then we also got this one in Paris. So I thought we could do this one together because we went to Paris this year as well. I did vlogs in London and Paris if you guys want to see those from the summer. And then The Nightmare Before Christmas is one of Anders' favorite. He thinks it's a Christmas movie. Let me know what you guys think. Is it Halloween? Is it Christmas? I kind of think it's like Thanksgiving, honestly. Like I think it's kind of half and half, but he is very staunch in his belief that it is a Christmas movie. So I got him this Christmas ornament for The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then he also absolutely loves the Grinch, specifically the Jim Carrey Grinch. But this is the Grinch like from the cartoon kind of. So I thought he could do that one. And then the last one, he loves Harry Potter. So we have this like Hogwarts one. So those are the couple ones that I set back for him, but I got all the others on the tree. I think it looks so good. Also, if you guys were here last year, you may remember that we had a white Christmas tree. It's the exact same like decorations on the tree, but this year we decided to get a green one. The lights on the white tree from last year, I'd had that tree for like 4 or 5 years and they were just getting kind of like dim. Like they all still worked, but they were on the tree. Like I didn't like, it was a pre-lit tree. So you couldn't really like replace them. So I just decided it would be nice to have some lights that were a little bit brighter. So I literally got the exact same tree. It's from Walmart. It was like $100. And I just got a green version this year. It's like the exact same tree. It's just in green. So we definitely would love to have a live tree one year in the future, but it's just not always practical in an apartment to have a live tree. I just want to sit out here and read my book now. Speaking of, I've been listening to The Secret History by Donna Tartt. It's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm missing things here and there though, I'm not gonna lie, but I do feel like I'm getting like the overall gist. But I do want to like sit down with the book and probably like listen and read, like immersive read, to get more into it, because I just feel like there's always kind of a lot being said and I feel like I'm catching like 80% of it. The main thing is just like keeping up with all the different characters, because there's kind of like 6 people in the friend group in the classics class, and then there's the teacher, so there's like 7 kind of main characters. So just keeping up with everyone, who's who, and like what their vibe is and their personality. And it is definitely beautifully written, and it's written in a really thoughtful way, which is why I really want to sit down with it and engage with it in a more meaningful way. But it hasn't gotten like psychologically thrilling yet, I wouldn't say. I'd say it's still like quite a bit of setup. I'm quite literally 11% into the book, so I'm not very far. And I'm really interested to see the like psychological thriller turn that the book takes. I cannot wait to get cozy in my Christmas PJs and either sit out here and read a little bit before I go to bed or read in bed. Oh, also I had some extra like pom-pom garland, the one that I was using earlier on the mirror. So I put that on our headboard and it looks really nice. I feel like it really made the bedroom look a little bit more festive. But yeah, I pretty much finished decorating out here in the living room. The last thing that I need to do before I can get cozy in my PJs and just read for the rest of the night is work on decorating the office / reading room. So we're gonna do that next. I thought we could do that a little bit more like together in real time, at least the best we can. I kind of want to like reorganize some of my bookshelves, which is like a whole project that I do not need to be starting at 10:47. We'll see about that. I might do that tomorrow, but I'm gonna do like some of the basics in the office tonight at least. So yeah. All right, guys, I've done my whole night routine and gotten ready for bed, took my makeup off, brushed my teeth, put my PJs on. So we're ready to settle in and get cozy. It's literally 12:30, so I'm probably not gonna stay up too long reading, but I always like to read at least a couple pages before bed. So I'm gonna keep reading a little bit more of The Secret History. The chapters are super long, so probably won't even finish like a chapter, but I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me today. We're gonna continue this vlog tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna sign off for the night. Also, my PJs, these are from American Eagle. They're really soft and cozy. They are long sleeve and shorts, which are my favorite combo, but I really love them. And they have like kind of like a ski scene on them. You'll see me wear them probably a lot over the next couple weeks, but I thought they would be really nice because I can kind of wear them past Christmas because they're just kind of like a wintry scene, which I really like. So I got these. I'm loving them. I'm feeling super cozy and festive and seasonal with my little PJs on. That's all I have for tonight, but I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, hello and good morning, everyone. It is the next day, Sunday. Anders and I have woken up and put his ornaments on the tree, and we're actually just gonna go for a little walk this morning, go to Trader Joe's and see if they have any of their Christmas stuff out and just kind of do a little weekly grocery shopping. So I thought I'd bring you along on our little walk and Trader Joe's run. So that's the first order of business this morning. So let's do it. Okay guys, I'm back from Trader Joe's. Anders and I unloaded all of our groceries. We put all of the just like regular groceries away, but I set aside all of the holiday items so that I could show you them. I'm really excited. They had so many good holiday items. Like seriously, we had the jackpot. Last year when I went during my like holiday reset, I feel like they didn't have anything, but since it's Sunday morning, I just had a feeling they were gonna be pretty well restocked. But we went like right around 9 when they opened because, as you know, going to Trader Joe's on a Sunday, you have to go right when they open or else like good luck, you know? But yeah, I just thought I'd show you some of the seasonal fun like Christmas items that we got. First thing I wanted to show you, we got the non-dairy oat creamer in the gingerbread flavor. I want to make a little gingerbread latte, so we're gonna do that after this. But I like using this to make like cold foam to go on the top of my lattes. And then Anders also drinks hot coffee and then just likes to have creamer. So I thought it would be good to have this. And then also, I didn't get this at Trader Joe's, but last week I ordered some gingerbread Nespresso pods. And so again, with the gingerbread themed coffee, it's gonna be so good. I love gingerbread stuff. It's like probably my favorite. I like it more than like a peppermint coffee. It's just like more warm and cozy to me to have like a gingerbread. I also got these little straws on Amazon. So we're gonna like put this in the gingerbread latte. It's gonna be a whole activity we're gonna do. But anyway, I am very excited about this and I'm gonna put it in the fridge now before it goes bad from sitting out too long. Okay, the next thing that I picked up were these sparkling cranberry ginger brew beverages. These are, I've never tried these, but Trader Joe's has these little kind of like mini canned drinks in these packs of 4, and they come out with different flavors, usually seasonally. And we usually like to try them because they're just like fun flavors. They can be great mixers, great for mocktails, or just really nice on their own if you just want like a little something other than water to go with one of your meals. But yeah, Anders loves ginger beer, so these caught my eye. I thought the cranberry ginger just sounded like a really nice seasonal flavor blend, so we will try those. Next kind of holiday thing I got from Trader Joe's, I just got some more pumpkin pie spice. I need this for the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins that I like to make, and I still have another can of pumpkin that I got that I haven't used, so I figured I'd make at least one more batch of those. Then I was so excited to find these, like seriously over the moon. These are the cookie mug hangers, and they're these little like gingerbread men that hang off the side of your mug. I love making hot chocolate, especially when I'm like reading around like 8 p.m. during the winter and the holidays, and these are so good. They're just like these nice little gingerbread man cookies. and I love to hang him off my mug. And then also it like soaks in the hot chocolate and it kind of has like a chocolatey gingerbread taste, and it's just like the right size. It's just like a little, you know, a little treat. Okay, next thing I'm so excited about. If you guys saw my fall reset vlog, I got the pumpkin spice teeny tiny pretzels, and they are a way of life. They are one of my favorite seasonal snacks. And we're just evolving into the Christmas version. So these are the peppermint pretzel slims from Trader Joe's. I will always eat like a yogurt flavored pretzel, especially a seasonal one. So I saw these and I was like, yep, add to cart. Enough said. Okay, and then another holiday item that I picked up is this Trader Joe's jingle jangle. You can hear it jingling and jangling. I was getting some footage of some of the different like holiday items that I saw, and this lady came up behind me and was like, hey, can you help like grab one of these for me? Because they were way in the back, and I'm tall. If you didn't know, I'm like 5'9". So I grabbed one for her, and then I was like, you know what? I want one of those. Those look good. My mom usually gets this and has it around the house during the holidays. And I just thought it'd be nice to have some here of our own. So I got some jingle jangle. That is everything that I got that's like seasonal holiday from Trader Joe's. On the way home though, we did stop at this little like home store at Pond City Market, and they had some soaps that I was wanting. So we picked those up. I realized yesterday when I was switching out all the decor and stuff that I still have all of my like fall soap out. So it's like pumpkin scented soap, which don't get me wrong, I love, but I really do want to switch to some more like, I don't know, seasonal, winter, festive, Christmas soap. So these are all from the brand Times, and they're just these foaming hand soaps. So I got 3 in the Fraser Fir scent, and then I got 1 in the simmered cider scent. Andrew said he wanted simmered cider in the guest bathroom, so got that for him. And then we're gonna put 2 of these in the master bathroom. There's 2 sinks in there, and then this one in the kitchen. That is the haul from this morning. Let's make a little gingerbread latte. I'm in desperate need of some caffeine. So let's do that. And then we're gonna sit and chat a little bit more about the plan for the day. Okay guys, I have made my latte. As you saw, I've already had a couple sips, I'm not gonna lie. It's so good. First gingerbread latte of the season. I'm so glad we got to have it together. And I also brought some eye patches over. So I wanna put these on real quick. Okay, amazing. The Sunday vibes are like immaculate right now. I also love the pink. They're giving Galinda. Okay, so let's talk, because I'm not gonna keep reading The Secret History, and I wanna talk to you about why that is. So I'm definitely gonna read The Secret History at some point in my reading journey, my reading life, probably next year. Like, and it could even be in like February. I think I just need to take a break from it for a minute. I want to pause and like take some space from The Secret History. I have 0 problems with this book, 0. I want to make that very clear. If you love this book, this is not me. This really isn't me DNFing The Secret History. It's kind of just me putting it back on my want to read shelf. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a difference between starting something and being like, this is not for me, and DNFing. This is putting it back on my want to read. So that's probably what I'm going to do on like Goodreads and Fable and stuff. I'm going to put it back on my want to read, because to be honest, yesterday when I was listening to it, I was really enjoying re-listening to the first little bit, because I'd already listened really intentionally to the beginning. And it was nice just to like kind of reabsorb the beginning of the story. But then once we were going from there, I definitely was like listening. But you know how with an audiobook, like the trouble with audiobooks for me sometimes is that like I really crave like deeper, more emotional, human layered stories. But with those, you need to be paying attention full force. And so if I'm listening to an audiobook of that, it's really easy to miss things. And I just feel like I don't currently have the like emotional bandwidth nor the mental fortitude to dedicate to this book in the way that it deserves. So I'm just gonna be totally honest with you guys. It's not that I don't understand it. It's not that I can't understand it. It's that like I don't feel like understanding it right now, and that's okay. And I know there will be a day that comes where I do, but right now I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by Christmas, feeling a little overwhelmed by work, a little stretched thin. And I the problem is though, is like I don't really want like a light, easy, like cozy book either. I want something that's a more human story, but I just want something that I don't have to engage with so fully, because I have a lot on my plate right now. So I like want something I can like listen to and take in the story, but not something where there's like so many characters and so many little nuggets of information and just like things that I don't want to miss, because the writing is really pretty. And I feel like yesterday I was trying to convince myself like, oh, like I'm getting it. Like, I know what's going on, which I did know what was going on. But when I sat down to read my book before bed last night, before I fell asleep, I literally could not find my place. That's another thing. There's like 8 chapters in this book. It's like 500 pages. So it's very hard to find your place when you switch between physical and audio. So I think whenever I do read this, I want to just immersive read the whole thing. But beyond that, I was flipping through pages and I was like, I feel like I've read this. And then I was like, wait, I feel like I haven't. And I just like, I'd back up some more and I'd be like, I think I've read this, but I don't remember. And so I just got to this point where I was like, I don't feel like I've engaged with this well enough to be able to like pick it up right now and keep reading. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling the Secret History. Okay, guys. But we got to figure out what I'm going to start and what I'm going to read instead, because I want to get a new audiobook going because I want to go book shopping today. And the bookstore is like a 20-30 minute drive away because all the Barnes & Nobles are far from me. And I want to go to Barnes & Noble specifically because I want like kind of a niche holiday romance book that my indie bookstores wouldn't have. Otherwise, I would go to my indie bookstores. But I thought we could do a little bit of holiday book shopping later, so I'm really excited to go do that. But I do want to start a new audiobook because I want to shower and get ready for the day and like listen to my audiobook there and then listen on the drive. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Part of me is thinking A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping because I loved The Very Secret Society of Regular Witches, and I kind of feel like it's fine if I decide I want to do a witchy book, even though it's like Christmas. I feel like it's still just like cozy fantasy and like cozy season, and I definitely think it still works. Wait, let me go get it. I didn't realize how wicked coded this book is, like the pink and the green. Love. In case you missed it, A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping was one of my 5-star standout reads of the month of October. Did I read that in October? Yeah, October. So this one's by the same author, but this is her release from this year. Just to give you guys a quick plot summary, here is what this one's about. So we've got Sarah Swan, who used to be one of the most powerful witches in Britain. Then she resurrected her great aunt Jasmine from the very recently dead. She lost most of her magic, befriended a semi-villainous talking fox, and was exiled from her guild. Now she helps Jasmine run an enchanted inn where she deals with her quirky guest shenanigans, tries to keep said talking fox in check, and longs for a future that seems lost to her. But then she finds out about an old spell that could hold the key to restoring her power. Enter Luke Larson, a handsome and icy magical historian. Ooh, okay, wait guys, I'm excited. Who arrives on a dark autumn evening and just might know how to unlock the spell's secrets. Luke has absolutely no interest in getting involved in the madcap goings on of the inn and is definitely not about to let a certain bewitching innkeeper past his walls. So no one is more surprised than he is when he agrees to help Sarah with her spell. Running an inn, reclaiming lost magic, and staying one step ahead of the watchful guild is a lot for anyone, but Sarah Swan is about to discover that she doesn't have to do it alone and that the weird, wonderful family she's made might be the best magic of all. Cute. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm gonna start this one on audiobook and then I'll probably read some too when I'm back home. I think I'm gonna take a quick shower, get ready for the day, and then we'll go to the bookstore. And then also when we get back home from the bookstore, we're gonna do a little bit more reorganization in the book room. It's a bit later now. I've had a shower and just gotten ready for the day. So we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble and do just a bit of holiday book shopping. I'm so excited. We would be going to one of the indie bookstores that I love, but I am looking for a really specific holiday romance book that I know is in stock at this Barnes, and I don't think that it's in stock at my local independent bookstores. Also, my favorite one is closed on Sundays, so we're gonna go to Barnes today. I also have been listening to the first couple chapters of A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, and I'm really liking it so far. It's kind of like the perfect cozy read, so I'm gonna keep listening to that while I drive, and we're just gonna go browse around the bookstore and have a fun little afternoon together. All right, guys, I made it to Barnes. I wanted to kind of walk you through my game plan heading in there, because I'm not doing like a full book shopping vlog today. We're just doing a little book browsing together, but I wanted to just kind of let you know, while I feel like I can speak freely in the car, I want to get A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This is a classic that I want to read. I want to knock it off my list this year. I love the play. I think it's nice to mix in like a classic with all the like holiday romance reads, because I feel like sometimes I just need a bit of a palate cleanser like that. So I'm looking for A Christmas Carol. I also really want to get Recursion and Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Anders, I can't remember which one he read and loved, but he wants to get a physical copy of one of them, and then he wants to read the other one, and I want to read both of them, so I figure why not get those. And then I also want to get Holiday Romance and Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. It's a little interconnected standalone holiday romance series on Kindle Unlimited. I read Holiday Romance last year and I want to read Snowed In this year, so I just want to get the physical copies. And then I have a whole list of different books that are on my 2026 TBR, so I'm not going to spoil that. And then other than that, we're just going to do some browsing and see what sticks out. I'm really excited just to like smell all the books, see the Christmas decor and all that good stuff. So let's not delay anymore. Let's go ahead and head inside. Oh, my outfit today, my little tee is from Gap, this jacket is from Levi's, and my jeans are from Aritzia. So that's the outfit if you see me walking around any of my clips or anything. But yeah, I think that's all. So let's go ahead and go inside and go book shopping. Wait guys, I have this entire Christmas section, this whole shelf. That's so cute. This is A Heart for Christmas by Sophie Jomain. It's an Advent romance. This would be such a cute gift, but basically each chapter, I guess there's 24 chapters and you open one of the chapters each day. Like this is December 10th, you open it, you get a couple pages, and then you just keep going every day. So I'm really tempted to get this, but part of me is also like, has anyone actually read this? Like, do they like the book? Because I kind of just want to get it because it's gimmicky and cute. It's brand new this season, but it's so cute. So I might just put it in my cart and think about it. Okay, and then they also have a couple different versions of A Christmas Carol. So there's this one, but it's kind of tiny. Like I want it to be a normal height. So they also have this one, which is the cloth-bound Penguin Classics edition. That's what it's called. But this has A Christmas Carol and other Christmas writings. So I think I'm leaning towards this one, but undecided. Okay, now I'm looking for my Catherine Walsh books and I can't find them. I'm not seeing them. Maybe I've totally missed them. I did check online to make sure that they have them, so they should have them here. Oh, someone just put them on their side. I found them. I probably need to cut myself off because I could stay over here forever. There's so many cute Christmas books. Why are they so much cuter in person? Like on Kindle Unlimited, I'm like, okay, it's enough, guys. It's enough covers. It's enough of the Christmas books. But like when I see them all in person, I'm like, they're so cute. Okay, Christmas books acquired. That was honestly way too easy. They made it way too easy for me. Okay, I'm leaving Barnes now. We had a very successful trip, so I feel really great about that. Also, this guy was helping me find a couple books, and he was the one who set up that whole like Christmas shelf, and I was so impressed. He did such a good job, so shout out to him. I'm gonna head back, keep listening to my audiobook. I didn't really listen too much while I was book shopping, because honestly, I need to hear myself think when I'm book shopping. It's hard to listen to another book while also like reading about books, if that makes sense. Like I can listen to audiobooks while like cooking or even sometimes like grocery shopping, definitely walking, things like that. But when I'm having like really specific inner monologue thoughts, things get messy. So anyway, I took a break from my audiobook, but we're gonna get back to it now that I'm driving home, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, hey guys, I have been back home for a little while now, and I got sucked into my book because the audiobook on the way home was so good, and I'm just really, really loving this book. So I'm really glad that I switched over to reading this instead. I think listening to what you're in the mood for with mood reading, like this is one of the biggest reasons that I'm a huge mood reader, is because like every book could be a 5 stars if you're in the mood for it. And like I put that on my grave, because to me reading is not 100% of the time, but like 80% of the time just about reading the right book at the right time. And I don't know, I had a little sneaky feeling that I would love this, and I do. It's so cute so far. So I guess I'll give you first impressions since I'm on page 85. I just started chapter 8, but I paused midway. Let's start off with my complaints, because I only have one, and that's that there's just so many characters. I'm trying to keep straight everyone in my head, but it definitely reminds me a little bit of The House in the Cerulean Sea, as well as The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which is her other book. I think just knowing that there's a lot of characters going in is helpful, so that you can kind of keep that in mind as you're getting started, so you can keep everyone straight in your brain. It's not been too hard to keep everyone straight. I love all the names that are used in the book. They're all so whimsical and fun. Like we have like Clementine, Albert, Sarah, but it's spelled S-E-R-A, kind of like Serafina or like Que Sera, which is just like really fun. We've got Francesca, we've got Jasmine, we've got Theo. Like there's just so many good, like fun, cozy names in here, which I know is just such a random thing, but I'm loving it. It's definitely very reminiscent of Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, but I don't even think these are like companion novels. I don't even think they're set in the same world, like magically speaking, because it seems like the rules for the magic are a little bit different here, but it's just really cozy. And yeah, honestly, I don't want to say too much because I feel like it's really fun to just go in not knowing too much. But basically our main female character, Sarah, you start in the first like 2 chapters when she's 15, and then in chapter 3 it jumps 15 years to when she's 30. But in the first 2 chapters you learn kind of her backstory and how she lost her magic because she did this spell to bring her aunt back to life. So she's kind of just going on this mission to like figure out how to get her magic back now at 30. It's just like super heartwarming so far, and we're getting another kind of POV now from Luke, who is I think the love interest interest. These books are definitely not heavy on the romance. I would say it's more like cozy fantasy fiction with a subplot of romance, which I love. Like, it's just right. Like, it's not doing too much with the romance. It's just like there in the background and you're like, oh my gosh, I love it. So anyway, loving this. We're gonna keep reading tonight. Okay, those are my reading updates. Let me give you the book haul. This is like, honestly, this could be its own video, and like it probably should be like a little holiday book haul video, but because I love you guys so much, I'm just gonna put it in this video. I haven't done a big book haul like this in a while either, so I'm excited to share it with you guys. It's mostly books I haven't read. Like, sometimes I go to Barnes and I buy myself like way too many trophies and I'm like, well, it was such a good read, like I loved it, I need it on my shelf. No, like there's only, I think, one of those for me in this book haul. I guess two collectively between me and Anders. Let's just dive in. I'm gonna try to kind of speed run this though, because I'm sure this video is already getting really long. Okay, first up we have A Christmas Carol and Other Christmas Writings by Charles Dickens. I think these penguin classic cloth-bound ones are so pretty. We have a couple others like this. I am super excited about this. So it's so pretty with the white and the snowflakes. I feel like I don't really have many books like this. Okay, then two more books that you guys knew that I was getting because I mentioned them. I ended up picking up Recursion by Blake Crouch as well as Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. These are both like really cool covers, and I've just heard so many good things about both of these books. They're both in like the sci-fi section, and Anders really loved Dark Matter. He gave this one 5 stars and he really wants to read Recursion. So I got this one for his TBR and for my TBR, and then I got this one for my TBR and then his like 5-star shelf. So this one's gonna go on the TBR cart, really both of them probably, and then Anders can just come borrow this one off of it. But I'm really excited to get to these. I'm definitely gonna start with Dark Matter since that is Anders' favorite, but I've just been wanting some more like fast-paced kind of thriller books this year to reach for, but I just haven't known what to reach for. And these sci-fi ones I've heard are kind of like sci-fi psychological thriller kind of like combo, and I don't know, I feel like I've just kind of grown out of Frida McFadden in terms of thrillers, or like I've just been trying to lean away from her this year as like a crutch, and I don't know, I just don't really have like a go-to thriller author these days. So I know that these aren't thrillers, but you know what I'm saying. So okay, got those. Okay, I was meant to show you this after A Christmas Carol, but I forgot, but I'll show it to you now. This is Cannery Row. Is it Cannery? I think it's Cannery. Okay, Anders is here. He has confirmed it's Cannery Row. Anders, why did you like this book? I know he just really likes Steinbeck, but why did you like this book?
It's a nice short story. I like the characters. The setting's also like really cool, and like kind of cozy. It's kind of a feel-good story. That's all I'll say.
Okay, cool. This is the Penguin Deluxe. It has the deckled edges, like the Frankenstein copy, if you guys remember from my other video. It's gonna go with our other Penguin Classic Deluxe editions. Okay, and then you guys also know that I went in looking for Holiday Romance and Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. These are both on Kindle Unlimited, so if you want to check these out, you definitely can if you have a subscription. But I've read Holiday Romance. I loved it. It was so cute. I gave it like 4.5 stars. I just remember really, really enjoying it. This is one of the last books I read of 2024. I was getting so close to my Goodreads goal. I remember being like, I have to finish this so I can get to my Goodreads goal. These are just really well done. They're not too like raunchy. They're not too like holiday themed. They're more just like romances that take place over the holidays is how it kind of feels. So it's not like hitting you over the head with it, which I really like. And then we also have Snowed In. These two are like companion kind of. So I think you could read like Snowed In before Holiday Romance, but I think it's recommended to read this one first. So I'm planning to read this one at some point during December. I'm really excited. Okay, then I saw this table full of The Strength of the Few and I got it. I know that I haven't even read The Will of the Many, and this is like actually crazy behavior of me, but let me just say this, okay? The Will of the Many has one of the highest ratings on Goodreads right now. It's insane. I want to say it's like a 4.5. And this is on my 10 before the end. I'm gonna get to it. I really want to like finish Throne of Glass and then this be one of my last books of the year once I get through that. We'll see how that goes. And the second book in the series, The Strength of the Few, just came out. And you may be thinking, Lottie, these books don't look like the covers match, which I agree, they don't. This is the first edition cover that they came out with for The Will of the Many in the hardcover. So if I wanted to get a matching second book, I needed to get the first edition hardcover of this one. You know me, I want a matching cover. That's very important to me. So what you can do with the first edition hardcovers is it actually has a reversible dust jacket. So I can flip this around. So now the books look like this. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not perfect because the finish is not exactly the same. You can see this one's like a lot shinier. This one's like a soft matte, but I already had this one and I kind of do like these covers better. And I kind of just wanted them to match. And I really have a feeling I'm gonna love the series. series. And if I don't, I'll sell it or donate it. Okay, and then the last couple things that I picked up at Barnes today, I got some graphic novels and I'm so excited about this. So this time last year, I finished the Heartstopper series. As a lot of you guys know, I love that graphic novel series. It's so cute. The last book in Heartstopper comes out next year. And then I read Daddy Issues recently, which kind of talks about graphic novels and comics and stuff. And it got me back into thinking just about graphic novels. So I did a whole deep dive. And then I also just like went and looked around the graphic novel section. I got 3. The first one is Wash Day Diaries by Jamila Rouser and Robin Smith. And this is what the inside looks like. It's a lot of fun colors, lots of like pinks and purples. So I'm pretty sure Wash Day Diaries follows these 4 best friends and kind of tells the story of their friendship through a couple of short stories. It kind of just follows them through the ups and the downs of their daily lives living in the Bronx. And on Goodreads, it says that it's a love letter to the beauty and endurance of Black women, their friendships, and their hair. And I just thought it looked really cute and really interesting, and I just wanted to read it and see what I think. The next one that I picked up is Belle at the Ball by Marie Costa. And this one is so pretty. If you can see, the illustrations are all like hot pink, which I just think is so fun. Okay, this one basically follows a couple high school seniors in like a love triangle. And I just heard that if you like Mean Girls and Heartstopper, that this is kind of like a combo of that, and it's really good. So I thought I would give it a try. I'm just like in my Heartstopper withdrawal, so I'm just like looking for anything that's gonna fill the void. And then the very last one that I got actually looks so good. I think this one is more for adults than young adults, but it's called In Limbo by Deb J.J. Lee. This one is a debut graphic memoir that explores the intersection of mental health and the Korean American diaspora. A little bit more about this one. It says, ever since Deborah Jung Jin Lee's family immigrated from South Korea to the United States, she's felt her otherness. For a while, her English wasn't perfect. Her teachers can't pronounce her Korean name. Her face and her eyes, especially her eyes, feel wrong. In high school, everything gets harder. Friendships change and end. She falls behind in classes, fights with her mom. Caught in limbo with nowhere safe to go, Deb finds her mental health plummeting. But with the help of art and self-care, Deb is resilient and slowly heals, guiding her to a deeper understanding of her heritage and herself. I just thought this seemed like really interesting in terms of a memoir, doing like a graphic novel memoir. I feel like I don't often lean into the memoir genre, so I thought this could be a cool way to kind of experience a memoir in just like a new and different way. And it's definitely more of an adult one because there's some serious like mental health trigger warnings and stuff. But all that being said, I'm really excited about all 3 of these. But if you guys have any other graphic novel recommendations, kind of in this vein, let me know. But yeah, okay, that was my book haul from Barnes & Noble. I know that was a lot, but I had a lot of fun going to Barnes & Noble, book browsing, shopping, and doing a little book haul with you guys. I think I'm gonna like clean all this up, put all this away, and I might set up like a little holiday shelf on my bookshelf and maybe a fall one too. I think I'm just gonna like replace 2 of the shelves that I have here. I'll give you a little tour of that, and then I'm probably just gonna like binge this book for the rest of the night. So that's the vibe. I'm gonna clean up and let's set up some fun like holiday shelves on the bookshelf. Okay, I got the little seasonal shelves on my bookshelf set up. So I just have 2 little mini ones, one for fall and one for Christmas. I love the way that they turned out, so I'm so glad I did that. And I got the book room totally cleaned up, put away a few of the new books on my TBR cart. One last thing that I did tonight that I wanted to show you guys to kind of reset for Christmas is I actually redid the stickers on my Kindle. I actually recently just redid my stickers for fall, but to be honest, it just took me too long to reset my stickers for fall that I wanted to go ahead and get ahead of doing it for Christmas so that I could enjoy it for longer. So I swapped out some of the stickers on the back of my Kindle. I never stick these down. I just like lay them out and then put my clear case over top of it, and it just kind of holds them in place. But I think the new holiday stickers on my Kindle look so cute. And then I designed this wallpaper last year, but I just reloaded it onto my Kindle screen. So I didn't like redesign this or anything, but it's that time of year. So I brought back out my little holiday Kindle wallpaper. So this just says Lottie's Kindle, and it has these little candy canes. So I think it looks so cute. And I thought it was time to just reset the Kindle in general. So that's gonna be the last thing we do in today's video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I had such a great time kind of resetting, refreshing, and prepping for the holiday season with you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me. I'm just gonna go get in bed and keep reading A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. I'll definitely be back in a future video to tell you ultimately what I thought of this one. One last thing before I go, I wanted to mention Bookmas. I know that's a big thing here in the book community on YouTube. Bookmas is kind of just like the booktube community's version of Vlogmas. So it's usually just some kind of like modified upload schedule in the month of December. usually with more uploads for the holiday season. Last year I did Bookmas. I did a video every other day leading up to Christmas throughout the month of December, and that's what I'm gonna try to do again this year. Now, I wanna say I do work a full-time job, and I want the keyword here to be that I'm going to try to do Bookmas. So my plan would be to do every other day throughout the month of December leading up to Christmas. So if you guys have any specific video requests for Bookmas, definitely let me know. I really haven't had a chance to pre-film anything. So again, with the whole we're gonna try thing, we're just gonna see what I can do. I may end up doing like every 2 days, a modified schedule, I don't know. I have a ton of ideas, so if I have the time, I'm gonna execute them. It's just a matter of time management and just balancing all of my responsibilities. So we'll see what actually comes to life and what actually happens. But for now, I did want to tell you guys I'm going to be trying to do Bookmas, so I'm really excited for it, and I'm just super excited to watch everyone's videos. It's such a fun time of year on booktube, so I hope you guys are excited for a fun holiday season. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you made it this far, go ahead and comment down below with the Christmas tree emoji so I can know who made it all the way to the end. And if you're new here, be sure to click subscribe down below and stick around so you don't miss a video from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very happy holiday season, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!